Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Straight to the air they go. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 30.
60 Maverick. 60
First
Maverick.
down,
Press on 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now it's Milrow. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to trap that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
60 Bison.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. It's caught. Chase has it. He's taken out. As he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Milrow from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's complete. David Njoku hits the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
trips right here. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 pounds.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Pass complete to Cook. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Cincinnati.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Here's Milroe. 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely. Throwing it away.
Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Quarterback is renounced. Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He was taken down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Fields out of the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutin. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Fields on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may not take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground at once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Medic.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Fields looking to throw. On target here to Njoku. Won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from this one right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Angel.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Completed left side there to Jennings. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Hey, Karen. Nice. Say hi.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. He can run it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Here we go. I'm good. Say hi.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Say hi.
Here's Fields to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Tootin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Kevin Byron. Come on. Hey. Move it, 19.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. From the gun, Milroe. Connects with Cook. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looks pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
60 Bobcats. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Third and long for him here. Left side, caught by Metcalf. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now
Trap
4th
60.
down
Trap 60.
and 1.
Catch Bobcat. Catch Bobcat. Go.
Trying for it with Milroe. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Ready? 222. Hey, Can. 11.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. This one's quickly to Jennings. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Yep. Hey, Can. 19 windy. Here we go. Say hi.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. 8 on the play to the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Buying some time right. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
And the Browns, first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Can. I need report. EQ. Say hi.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Rolling from the gun here. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Browns throw their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Milroe from the gun. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Gain of 18.
18 Rattler.
1st and 10 at the
Turn
44-yard line.
19 strike. 19. 65.
Here's Milroe. 1st and 10. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not been the standard they set for themselves.
On the check.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on. 79 Grosso. 70 Lions.
And send a receiver left.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19, 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 11. Go.
Looking to throw. Called in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Tootin now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a pickup.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Green light. Out. Let's go. Sit high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
19 windy. Here we go. Sit high.
Fields now on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Milroe with it on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Milroe's pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 319, just attack. Tonight.
Tootin headed left. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Looking to throw Fields. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go. No mas, no mas. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
6 yards.
Angel.
It's 4th down.
Tonight.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
First down throw here from Milroe. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. There's a hurry up offense here. Third and long. Here's Milroe. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up fourth and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Here we go. Set.
Milroe to throw on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 14.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Tootin now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. He dodged the tackle, and they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
We've set it down from the 37.
Here we go, son. Extend.
Throwing on first down. Fields. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Second down now. They need 7.
Up. Here we go. Turbo, sir. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Hey, Kay. Don't jump. Ready?
To the air on third and long. He finds Njoku complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Go. Check. Here we go. Check. 319. Can I see that? Hey, can. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Working the sideline, that's Palmer. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Fields again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second down again to Tootin. Leads in his park partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 2.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go, son. Get high.
Here he is on third and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Chip. Green 19. Watch right. Right.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Green 19, get us up. Hey, can. Tonight.
Now Fields. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Green 19, get us up. You got me.
Fields out of the gun. Third down. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Browns so likely locked up the win right there. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Score Browns 35. Bengals 14.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. Finds his man over the middle.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
He's going to be stopped right around the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard
Here's
line.
Milrow, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70. Cougar 19. 19 right.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready?
Milrow throwing on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
70 Lions. Drop 50. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. Flings it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Let's go.
Close to the hurry up here.
The 4-yard line.
Panther Street.
From the red zone on 1st. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Ready.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Ready.
Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal.
Pat. Nothing.
Cut near the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 21.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Tilton on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 6. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They got to keep moving quick here.
6 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Milroe with it on 1st. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
To the air, Milroe.
Bengals first down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
The 9-yard line.
In the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights.
49.
And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. No reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Browns come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Brooklyn.